So what is up, guys? I know it's been a lot of time. I've been away from the markets for like almost 4 days because I took a break from it because the market price action was not good, and I thought I need a mental reset. So I was not trading for the past 3 days of the last week, and I just started back today. And honestly, it was a really good time. I had that time. I put that time into AI and automation. That's something that I'm working on the side. Okay, so I'm going to be journaling that as well in Twitter, I guess. Okay, so coming on to the markets today, this was my NQ. Okay, we had this Asian lows and London lows yet to be taken, but price gave a nice close above this high. So I wanted to see price like push higher. I was just bullish on all the pairs, NQ and the YM. YM also I wanted to see bulls from this 1 hour fair value gap, and then from ES I also wanted to be looking for bulls. And my previous day I was the drawn liquidity. I had no intention of selling today because like we are no week price tapped the monthly fair value gap in yes, I mean on NQ that day. So basically, I wanted to see price like push higher, take the previous level high, and just keep moving higher, higher, higher. So my first scenario, we see the only short scenario is this 15-minute fair value gap giving its contact, and that actually happened. But this was pre-market, like 1 hour before the market opened, and as I was journaling this scenario played out, so I wasn't able to take this trade where in YM I saw that getting filled. So basically not in ESRNQ but in YM. So YM basically what it did is price came into this 15-minute fair value gap at this point. We had this nice 1 hour fair value gap lower. So price came into this 15-minute fair value gap I guess at this point. Gave us a nice sharp turn, then another sharp turn. Honestly, this itself is a good entry. If you want to be waiting for another entry, this one is also nice. So you basically get we had SMT. This was an SMT as well. We target this loss or else even the fair value gap which was around 2 hour. Basically easy win for this trade. Okay. So that was my first scenario playing out. My second scenarios were all longs. I wanted to see maybe a long from order block or this 30 minutes fair value gap delivering context. And maybe when price breaks above, I want to see a fair value gap plus fair value area kind of narrative as well. So basically, this was my scenarios. Okay, this was the break above scenario. So first we had that delivery that is what I wrote here, and then the next thing we saw was we had this SMT and this 15-minute fair value gap. Honestly, a long from here looked really nice because this 1 hour fair value gap wanted to deliver context. This 30-minute fair value gap wanted to deliver context. It looked really nice, but what the problem was it's at the New York Open, so there were liquidity below us as well. So basically, if you see at this point, so when you see here, I have this liquidity right here at the start of the NY open. So I don't want to like enter just like that when we had this. I wanted to see maybe a push lower, then probably an entry would been really nice for me. But then price started just pushing higher without any entries. So I had nothing at that point, so it's fine that I didn't get a trade. And then after that price just dumped again. So basically no entry for us until we came into this 1 hour order block. But even at this 1 hour order block, we still weren't taking the previous lows on the YM. We were at this area. We were not taking it. So I wanted to wait for YM to take the previous day low. Once we took the previous day low, things started looking nice, but we didn't have any proper like 15-minute fair value gap is not invalidated, or we didn't even form this 15-minute fair value gap. I mean, the narrative is still there, I'm not gonna lie, but the delivery is not that great, and probably price could still keep dumping even though that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, so I didn't take any trades today, so it's probably a really good day. I sat on my hands, uh giving space for another day for a clear setup and a better win. So not regretting anything. Really good day. Followed my rules. Yeah.